Hello, welcome to Ellie Toys. Okay, we are back to building the Lego Friends party boat. We got this far. As you can see, it's already boat structured, but we've got quite a bit more still to go. There are 6 bags in this build, and we're up to bag number 4, and this is where we start putting the interesting parts onto the actual boat. So let's see, where are we up to? We've got the flooring down, and now we get to line the edges with nice smooth things, which just kind of shows smooth things. That's the technical name. But that just shows that we're finishing the sides of the boat up here, and the contouring is going on as well. This is the difference. This is where, you know how I didn't rant, but in the first part I talked about the fact that there are now 4 like cruise liner sized boats for the Lego Friends theme, but each one has been getting more and more refined and detailed so that they get, and like smoothed over, so they look more like a model, like you're creating a model rather than just a brick toy, and that is exciting. Lego is going great guns. Okay, we've got our turny bit in the middle, and we are now putting something onto that turny thing. This thing here. There's going to be lots of things as descriptors in here, because that's how well my brain's working at the moment. So this goes, oh, that should click down. Hold on, no, oh, okay. So I might just need to turn it so that the 2 cogs, or gears, whatever they are, the cog and the gear, actually fit into each other. Like, there we go. Now look at that, now we got a spinny bit in the middle of the front part of the boat. Looking very cool. Okay, what else goes in here? So I don't know, is this boat 2 stories? Is it going to be it doesn't really look as though there's going to be an under the deck level, like no beds down underneath, because that's all filled in, which is different to the previous boats. So most of the action's going to be going on above deck. So I'm just so curious to see what we're actually going to get here. So now we are lining around the sides of our spinny bit with some nice lime green, and then putting a lime green round flooring on that. So neat and tidy. So I don't know whether that's, I don't know, are we going to have, it's definitely, originally I thought it might be the anchor that was going to be pulled up with that, but it's definitely not in anymore. Is it just like a dance floor or something like that? That would be very Lego Frenzy. And we've got a couple of life things, gosh, life rings, life rings on this. On each side. I don't think that it'd be a good idea to start counting how many times I say thing for this particular video, because it's concerning. Now, some more contouring going on the side. This is my kind of contouring. The contouring on the side of the boat. You know that face contouring that you do with makeup? Nuh-uh. Let's put some contouring on the boat and make it so much more interesting. On the back, we've got some big jets of water. So this boat is obviously in action. We've got a little yellow pistol there sticking out from the back. We'll see what that's for later, but now we get to put matching contouring on the other side, because if you only contour one side of your boat, it's going to look really strange. So matching contouring, that's lovely. Now we just need the bronzing. It'll be all perfect. Do people even still put bronzer on? They might do. But look, this bit's like the bronzer line to define the cheekbones of the ship. Now I know I've gone insane, because I'm starting to try and equate makeup application to the side of the boat. Okay, we're at the end of this bag. We've got 3 solitary leftover bits. So you get less leftovers as you go along. We're up to bag number 5, and now we get to find out, hopefully, what is going inside this boat, because we've still just got kind of a boat with no furniture or really any idea of what's going to be going on inside, logically. But we do have the turny bit. Turny bit's quite important and exciting. We've got big, long teal accents lining the inside area of the boat, and it's been rounded over at the front. And now we get a nice big pink flooring bit happening up here. Some more teal bits to make kind of like a little teal room in the front of the boat. I keep saying boat. It is a boat. It's the party boat. Okay, all of these little forward-facing studs are going to have some, so they're drawers. There's a little storage area, and we've got some hooks on the top for, I don't know, hanging your coat on. Actually, that's not that silly. You could be hanging your bag on that when you come in. You need somewhere to store things up off the ground, because the flooring inside the boat does can get a bit damp. Oh, okay, so they're actually for hanging the life vests on, and in those little drawers might be some more safety equipment or just stuff that you need on the boat. That definitely looks like we've got a table-y thing happening in the middle, but now we've got to line all this bit here with pink. We've got a pink stripe, on top of the white stripe, on top of all the pretty teal. There we go, and we get to line further along here with some... I really love all the shapes that we're creating with these curved pieces. We've got the inward facing studs there for, I don't know what for. They could be little seats off on the side, maybe? We'll find out as we go along. Okay, now we have got, this looks like this is a bed. Okay, so we have got a bed with a couple of happy flamingos there, all turned down ready. So it's not for a couple of chairs, it's for a bed that you can actually detach. You can pull that out so you can get into the area behind. Okay, and a tabletop as well. I'm still bemused by the bed though. Why do we need a bed? Maybe just if the people in the party boat get tired, they can take a nap. And we've got an advertisement. We saw this in the beach house as well. An advertisement for the summer fun park, the water park here on the table, which is sensible. I mean, you don't open a new fun park and don't put advertising for it everywhere. You've got to advertise it everywhere. Otherwise people won't know it happened. Apart from the fact there's this massive new complex probably on the waterfront. Okay, we have got a nice beach chair happening here, a deck chair. We've got matching ones. 2 blue deck chairs, no pillow stickers on those, which is fine because I think we don't need any more color going on at the back here. So these are at the back so that you can hang out on the back. Are you gonna get any sun there? And okay, so Andrea fits perfectly into that bed. That still makes me a bit confused in there, but now we're making some really nice curves. It's like the opposite to the bottom semicircle at the front. We're doing a curve at the back. Oh, to put the roofing on there. All right. Okay. So we finally got we have got some furniture in here. I cannot speak today. I'm having so many difficulties, but there's not actually a lot of room for lots of things to go in here. So we pretty much packed out the bottom level. Now this little bit up here. Oh, we've got a slippery slide. Of course we do. I mean, it wouldn't be fun if there wasn't a slide in it, right? So there's a slide up here which is going to go directly down into the water, which is cool. I have to admit that is always cool. And this here is a quick easy way to make, if I put it on correctly, put that on right. That's a nice quick easy way to make some protection for this little living space down here. Okay, here are our 3 leftover pieces from that bag, and now we're up to bag number 6, and we get to find out what goes on this little space up here where we're going. It's still going to need some entry space there to go down the slide. Look at this. I just love the fact that these quarter pie pieces have finished off the big yellow sail kind of pieces really nicely. They give them a little angled front, and it just, like I said before, these look like finished models now, and that is really, really cool. And we've got pink bits on the top for adding, I don't know what we're adding, but we're making a nice pink stripe along here on the top of whatever that bit is up at the top. I'm sure it has a professional boaty name, but I don't know what it is. The bit up on the top, and this bit here is also going to go up on the top, but it probably actually does have a proper name. But this is the driving area, you know, the control spot with the control panels and the steering wheels and stuff. This all goes up in the very top so you can see where you're going. You need to be up high in this sort of boat to be able to know. And it's detachable. So it just actually connects with those little jumper studs at the back there, and it sits so perfectly, if I don't try and rip the windscreen out, sits so perfectly up here in that tiny space. This is really nice. It's also accessible. Okay. Hanging off the back are a couple of jolly flags, some yellow and pink colourful flags to add some merriment and jolliness to the whole thing. Yeah, I've definitely lost it today. And these white things, which also will have a name, I don't know what they are. I know, they're stuff, but they definitely look boaty. They belong here. They're very boat-like. They belong on a boat. Definitely boaty things. Nautical stuff. And this does not necessarily always belong on a boat, only if you want to make lots of noise while you're out on the boat and scare the fish off. You know, I noticed there are no fishing rods on this boat, which is a good thing because these speakers and loud music would scare them all off anyway. This is a party boat. Apparently you can't fish and party at the same time. Okay, heading to the front deck of the boat. So we've still got this nice big empty canvas currently to see what we're going to be putting on it to enhance the party lifestyle of the Lego Friends girls. We've got the spinny dance floor. It's definitely going to be a dance floor. And we've got 3 orange round pieces here to put some, are they supposed to be flamingos on those? They kind of look like ducks. To put some duck pillow comforty things on to them. Just cushioning. Cushion was the word I was looking for. Pillow comforty things. Wow, when I lose my ability to English, it really goes very, very badly. Okay, lining the side of the boat is a wonderful contour of orange again to match that stripe on the side. Got a whole heap of hooks here because we're going to need that fancy railing-y thing. But first up, we get just a random drink bottle over here on this side. It was kind of random to throw that in there, but that's what it says in the instructions, and I just follow what it says to do in the instructions. So water bottle popped in. Maybe the instructions thought we were thirsty around about this time, and the instructions would be right. So now we get to put our railings. Look at that. That is like even to the millimeter, that rail fits perfectly into the little hooks. That's some fine engineering. And we'll put the flamingo in here on the dance floor. He can go for a spin soon. But we're not finished yet because it's a party boat, so it needs some party lights. Party lights, pink and yellow, alternated party lights. Oh, throwing that one away. That one's okay, it still works. And, oh gosh. No, I was going to say this would be so cool if we could like electrify it. And then I thought it's a party. It's like a boat for water. Maybe we should not add electricity to water because that would be a very bad idea. But seriously, am I going to put this in water? Am I? You're going to have to wait and see. All right, we've got yet another speaker happening now. Matching speakers. This is a cool little speaker design for angledness. So these go on these little jumper studs here on either side. So they can be taken off if you want a bit more space. You want to remove those loudspeakers from the front. And there's a table out here right on the very front of the boat. And up here on the teeny tiny stage. And we got a microphone for the flamingo to sing. What sounds do flamingos make? Now I'm thinking about what sounds flamingos make. Okay, back to concentrating on the build. We've got a very tasty looking drink here to match the one that is in the giant flamingo floaty from the first part of the build. And so that the girls don't get sunburnt, there's also sunscreen, by the way, if you missed seeing that before. We've got an umbrella that you can actually tilt on in different directions, so you can actually angle it so that it's not, so that they're actually protected from the sun. See, I told you the flamingo would get to go for a spin. Okay, I think we are so close to done. There's just, we'll put Andrea up here because this is obviously her natural habitat on the stage with her saxophone and the microphone. But this is it. This is the build, but right at the very end of the bag, we get a random baby dolphin with a little stand. Just right at the very end of the build. Isn't that so strange? I think that's so strange, but welcome. So the dolphin can come around the back here and they could feed the dolphin off the back, or the dolphin could just, cruise alongside the party boat. So this party boat it's pretty beautiful. It really is so sleek and slick, and it's got all the colors of summer incorporated, and you can't go past the giant floaty flamingo. I really do think it's gorgeous, but I've just ripped his head off. Decapitated flamingo. Let's fix that. I was actually trying to remove the little scooter thing because you can actually park the scooter up here at the rental booth, because I'll have to remove my extra flamingos. It can be up here when it's not actually being rented. I don't know where we actually store the flamingo floaty though, when it's not being rented. We're going to need some sort of giant watery space to dock this party boat and its floaty flamingo. It's cool though. Do you agree with me that this is just a bit cool, even though, oh look, I can actually connect this to the back. That's what that little yellow pistol thing is for. So we don't have to hire the scooter. We can just connect the floaty flamingo to the back of the boat. Ah, that's so cool. Okay, there you go. We have built the whole of the party boat. The party boat is completed and it is ready to party on, to hire for an extraordinarily cheap price and go out and party on. It really is it really is pretty spectacular. What do you think of the build? Let me know in the comments. Now's the time to subscribe because we've got lots of new things to be coming up on the channel soon, so make sure you don't miss them. And, you know, check back in because I'll be back. I'll be back again soon with another video soon. Bye.